Greetings from sunny state number 17. I'm currently in Delaware, and the first stop is the John Dickinson Plantation. It's a free museum tour. It's a free museum, and it's a tour for you to walk around. It starts at the barn, the visitor center, and check it out, see what it's about. So I think we slide this open. Yeah. And then alright, so I sat in the car for a bit and I was looking for other things to do. And I'm really, will Delaware be a bust? Will state number 17 be a bust? I don't know. But we're gonna go back into this museum, try to catch the video from the beginning, see what's what, and then figure it out from there. I like, anytime I travel somewhere, I like to go for the history, right? Like, history. But can you open it for me, please? But I don't know. There's panels inside. Now we're the only people in here because the video finished. I'm gonna show you the panels on the wall and then sit to see the video when it starts. Should probably in like 5 minutes or so, and then go from there. So here's the panels. So 5 stories, the people and the families of the plantation. The John Dickinson Plantation, known as the Popular Hall, was the boyhood home of John Dickinson. Mr. Dickinson, known as the penman of the Revolution, was one of America's founding fathers and signer of the U.S. Constitution. I didn't know that. Are you gonna start the video now, or you gonna start the video now, or
when you're ready?
Okay, yeah, we're ready. Okay, so I went back in for the tour, well, to watch the video, and let me tell you, I watched the video, and then in mid-video, a new employee came in named Chris, and he turned the whole entire experience around. He was so friendly, so full of information, wanted to know if there was any questions. Like, he really turned around that whole experience, because at first I was like, you know, we're gonna go get some food, because the vibes was off. But now the vibes was like a million times better, and I really enjoyed learning about the history of the John Dickinson Plantation. And did you know that Delaware is known as the first state because it was the first state to sign on the Constitution? Like, wow. All right, so sadly the mansion is closed today, so we can't go into John Dickinson's mansion, but we're gonna explore the grounds, see what it's like, and then head over to get some food, because I have a really cool spot that I want to check out. It was recommended by a local, and I can't wait to see what it's like. So let's explore the grounds, then get some food. So that is the barn that I just left from. That is the visitor center. That's where you watch your video. And then here's the grounds. This is a map of the ground, right? So visitor center, tour began. Then we're taking this path here down, and let's see what it's like. Side note, I love weeping willow trees. Absolutely gorgeous to me. And then I read in the barn, the visitor center, that it said that this area had the most freed African-American population in, I think, 1776. I'm gonna fill in the proper information down here so you can read exactly what it said, but I think it was pretty amazing, especially coming from recently learning, I think a month or 2 months ago, that Brooklyn has one of the first free communities. So I think that's really cool. So let's continue exploring the grounds. All right, so I'm assuming that this is what we call the smokehouse, and then over here would be the mansion. Okay, so I'm just saying that, I'm not pointing. So this would be the smokehouse, and this would be the mansion. And I'm assuming this is the mansion because that says entrance. And looking at this sign, this looks like it. So, well, there's a mansion and row houses. I think these are it. Yes, this says the smokehouse. So I'm absolutely correct. So on this land, because John Dickinson was a Quaker, he believed that enslaving people went against his religion. So he then freed the slaves. There was a word that was used that wasn't exactly freed, but he freed them and allowed them to live here as well. So you do have freed black persons living on this land, while other tenants that rented this land had enslaved black persons. So it's a pretty interesting fact. And then I think these areas here, these homes, one will be a stable. This one here, I believe, is the stable. Corn crib. And then this would be the feed barn, right? And then the granary. And then, yeah, this will be the mansion. So I'm gonna walk around. I'm not sure because there's no path here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be walking here, but I think so because it has little signs in front of what each one is. So let's go around the mansion. And then once we come around the mansion, there is a colonial revival formal garden and a large dwelling and herb garden over this way. If you see the little structure here, this is really cute. I'm actually happy that we stayed. Wish we could have got a tour of the inside. And then also, there is a place where Samuel Dickinson is buried, which is John Dickinson's father. So he's buried on this land, I believe, right there, if you can see. I'll walk over. But yeah, this is the large dwelling and herb garden. This is really nice. So peaceful. It's a beautiful day too. So let's walk on down to where the founder of this land has been laid to rest. So this land was originally acquired by Samuel Dickinson, John Dickinson's father. And John Dickinson is the product of Samuel Dickinson's second marriage. And him and his brother inherited this land when their father passed away. If you know me so far on my journey around the world, then you know that I love history tours. I love learning the history of a place, and I love visiting museums like this. That's why I was a little bothered in the beginning when it wasn't inviting, but I'm happy Chris came along because he definitely changed the experience for me. So here we go. Samuel Dickinson. His final resting place. Born 1689, died 1760. And there's his tombstone. And there you have it. That is a tour of the entire grounds of the John Dickinson mansion and plantation. We only got a tour of the plantation because, again, the mansion is closed on Wednesday. But for the most part, I learned a lot. And this is a very, very cute first stop in Dover, Delaware. Looks like State 17 is not going to be a bust after all. So I'll see you on our way to get food. Alright, so second stop, we made it to JP Wharf, which was a suggestion. It is a good place for crabs because, like Ocean City, Maryland is known for the blue crabs, so is Delaware. So JP Wharf, I was told that to do the outdoor dining, because if you do outdoor dining you can like watch the water. So that's what we're gonna do. But look at the place. And I'm thinking this would be the front of it. Oh, it says there's ice cream at this little window here, so probably get ice cream afterwards, which is cute. This is cute. They have merch. Thank you. Delaware blue crab, the finest crab on the shore. Okay, so this is the menu for JP Wharf. I haven't quite looked at it yet, so I'm not sure what I'm getting, but let me show you this view. Like, the view. Okay, the view. And then there's like a boat over here. You're not gonna be able to see it, but and another one there, but there's one actually in the water. And it is just, this was a great recommendation. Can't wait to try the food. And I'll let you know what I get when the food comes to the table. Alright, so here is my appetizer. I got the homemade red crab soup and a spiked peach tea. Alright, first taste. And it don't have no flavor. I'm not even going to lie to you. You need some like salt and pepper. The crab, you could taste the crab in it though, but it definitely needs seasoning. I wish it was a little warmer, so I just give it another try. Okay, it's good. All right, so here's the table spread. So I got the 2 soft shell crab sandwich with french fries. These are the, I think, the peel and eat shrimp. Then I'm not sure, one of them is drunken shrimp. I think these are the drunken shrimp, and then that's a side of a soft shell crab, and that's a regular cheeseburger with fries. And this is the entire spread. Nice. See, I finished my soup and it looks delicious. Can't wait to try it. All right, so we just finished eating at JP Wharf, and the food was, it was good. I can't complain. I don't have a complaint. The soft shell crab was good. The french fries was delicious. The drunken shrimp was my favorite. I got stuck with 3 soft shell crabs, so it kind of got a little tiring, but it was good. The 2 soft shell crabs is enough. 2 soft shell crab sandwich, drunken shrimp, french fries. The drunken peach tea was really good. Overall, it's a really great experience. They also have an ice cream parlor like attached to the building. The ice cream is very rich. Like, I highly recommend the dark chocolate, the dark chocolate chip, or the chocolate, I think it's the dark chocolate chip. It's really, really good. My belly was just full, so I couldn't really get one whole one for myself, but I tried some of the vanilla ice cream, and I have no complaints. I liked it. The views, the service, the ambiance, it was nice. Just the flies, they were a little bold. Well, more than a little bold. Flies were bold, so just take that into consideration when dining outdoors. But other than that, it was a great experience. So let's go on to the next stop. You know, I always have the question that stands: if I made it all the way here and didn't take a picture, did I actually come? So I am here in Dover, Delaware, about to take a picture in front of the Dover, Delaware sign. I'm excited. I drove 18 minutes to get here just to take this picture, so let's go. Okay, so after grabbing the water ice, I stopped at a gift shop. I got a souvenir bracelet like I always do. Somewhere in here, it's that one there, and I also have a anklet as well. Now I am at Silver Lake Park, and here's how it looks. So there's people fishing down this way. This is like the parking area, and people are fishing, have some wildlife, and then yeah, I wanted to walk over this thing here. This is what attracted me to come here. So I think you gotta walk up this way, and then it's like a lake, or there's a beach here as well. I did not do any research to what this body of water is, but you have fishermen fishing here. And the fish are biting because I'm seeing them right here. And you can see a bunch of little fish right here biting at the top of the water. A lot of them. The sun is bright. It's almost like it's like almost 6 now. So the sun will probably be going down soon. This park here closes at dusk. I called to find out. And then I guess these are the fish that they're fishing for. A whole bunch of them over here. And then I'm assuming this over here is the beach, because it said that there is a beach, Silver Lake Beach. I'm assuming that's probably it, because in terms of the map, that's where it looks like it would be. And I'm guessing that when this water level rises, it overflows into here, and that's what this system is that's happening. Playground. And this just looks like a really peaceful place to come and spend the day and fish if you like fishing. Let's see what the sign says here. All right, so one step taken to improve the water quality of the St. John's watershed. Okay, so this is the map of the St. John's watershed here. Okay, funds for the St. John's River Stabilization Project came from EPA's 319 nonprofit source program and the Clean Water Act 106 program. This project is a cooperative effort with DNREC, City of Dover, the Silver Lake Commission, EPA, and Silver Lake Park neighbors. This project will restore 300 feet of riverbanks and create 600 feet of regenerative step pools that will treat stormwater runoff from 20 acres of Dover. The stormwater runoff previously went untreated and discharged directly into the St. John's River. The goal of this project is to improve the water quality within the St. John's watershed. You see people swimming. This here is called Story Walk. Follow the story as you walk along. I'm a penguin and I turn my head. Can you do it? I can do it. Did you know penguins are the only birds that can swim but not fly? Yeah, this has to be the beach. So for the sake that families are bathing here, I'm gonna stop recording this. I'm gonna just take a moment. Okay, so I gave it a walk around, did the little trail. This is a really cute park, definitely for families. I did see a grill while I was walking. There's shaded areas for you to sit in. You could fish. Like I said, there's a body of water that they consider a beach. There's also another body of water that you can fish in. It's overall really cute. You can spend the day here with your family. I recommend it. Closes at dusk. Now let's see what else we could do. Okay, so we was driving to go to a very specific place. We were driving to go to Clark's Point, but then I saw this here and decided that I wanted to walk across the infrastructure like after the and this here would be Port Mahon Fishing Pier. So let's go up on it. So it's a little like rocky kind of. This breeze is definitely breezing. I wonder why the water is this color. And we made it to the end. Alright, so here's a full 360 view. Alright, so we can't come to Delaware and not go to a beach. So next stop will be a beach to catch some sunset vibes. So let's go. Alright, so we're here at Slaughter Beach because how could we come to Delaware and not go to a beach? And how could I be Ashley and not go to a beach? So we're here to catch the sunset vibes because I saw some really great pictures of the sunset here. And I'm excited to see how it looks. So let me show you the sign first. So it's right next to the firehouse when you come, if you come. It's right next to the firehouse. This is the firehouse. This is how it looks. Right, Slaughter Beach Pavilion. It has a little parking area for you. And this is like the entrance. You can walk up this ramp or what have you. I should have walked up the ramp. Alright, so I'm gonna go over to those signs in a bit. I actually don't have flip-flops, I want sneakers. But let's see. Welcome to the Delaware Bay Shore at the town of Slaughter Beach. Our town is recognized as Horseshoe Crab Sanctuary. Now, I've seen quite a few horseshoe crabs on the side of the road at our last destination. Slaughter Beach is one of 7 ERDG backyard stewardship community horseshoe crab sanctuaries along the Bay Shore. It's showing you how when flipping crabs, try to avoid any groups of feeding shorebirds, give them space to feed and rest on their long migration. It's showing you how to hold them. This is really cool. And then there's the water.
Actually, this was on Sunday. And I've avoided
Look at this
the
guy.
sun as much as possible since then.
Good choice.
Evening. Good evening.
No yelling.
Good luck, man.
And now it is time to go home. So this is another day trip of mine, like you saw when I took Rhode Island in a few hours. This one was more of a full day thing. Delaware is really cute. I recommend coming. I'm not sure how many days I would say to come for, because I feel like I haven't fully scratched the surface since a lot of things close here around 5. So if you're gonna come and you want to spend time on the beach, I don't know about bathing in the beach. The water wasn't that inviting to me because I'm not sure why it's the color that it is. But if you want to come, you want to fish, you want some crabs, come to Delaware. Yeah, so signing off.